Let's close our eyes. Let's take a big breath and take it to your stomach. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Take another big breath and take it to your stomach. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Let's take another big breath and take it to your stomach. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Let's take another big breath and take it to your chest. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Let's take another big breath and take it to our chest. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Let's take another big breath and take it to your lungs. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Let's take another big breath and take it to the head. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Let's take another big breath and take it again to the head. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Okay, last time to the head. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Now we open our eyes. I am here, here I am. I am here, here I am. I am here, here I am. Now, let's start today. We're gonna first tell you what it is, the higher self. Many of you already know, maybe you already experienced the higher self, but today we're gonna connect again with our higher self. Okay. Our higher self, as the BQH that are here, they teach us that it's the future self. And more connecting to my higher self, she actually is the one that told me, I am your future self. And for everybody that have a future self, it is the higher self. That part of us, sometimes it comes from the 6th of the 12th dimension. It varies depending on the person. But usually that's why they're higher than us. We still live in the 3D to some of us to have the experience of the 5D already. But going upper, we're talking more about unconditional love. It is the one that involves us, already knows all the experience that we have passed through, even if they're from the 6th dimension. They already passed through all the things that we have signed up. They already remember that they already passed them on. So one of the things that the higher self is going to do is never going to try to interfere if you're not asking for help, because for them the free will, it is so important. So it is kind of like when we're connecting to the Akashic records, that we can hear them out and so forth, but they're not going to force us or the client that you have to do this. They never force us. They just tell us, oh, you're repeating this mistake because of this or this or this. But they would not interfere on that necessarily. Us as humans, we have the control issues. We are the one trying to change people and telling them what to do. And your higher self always gonna tell you, hey, you cannot pressure anyone. As they do, we should be doing. So they're gonna be our teachers as soon as we connect with them. Now, you're here, I'm here to remind you, they're here to remind you your own mission. It's like they will try to push you, but you sign up in this timeline. That's something that is the work of the higher self. And you're gonna feel always that love unconditionally from them. So there's always, I have our body, also we can channel our own body. So you have in your own body a yes and a no. That's something that you have to always start asking yourself, if this feels good, this feels fine. You can use it even when you're buying groceries or when you're meeting someone new or when you're in a certain situation or you have to make a choice and you have two choices to make. This feels good or not. Your body will tell you yes or will tell you no. For everybody's different. So I cannot tell you it has to be this way. In my case, in my body, the yes, I always feel it in my chest. And the nose, I always feel it in my stomach. When I ask, I feel it one way or the other. For everybody is different. So you have to find where is your yes and where is your no in your body. So like that, you don't have to connect to any being that comes to your field. You can reject them. You have that sovereignty. You have that power. So if it feels no in your body, you can say, no, I don't want to talk to you. You know what? Let me bring even my sage or whatever it is. But you always have that sovereignty. So they are always going to have your higher self, the best interest for you. Yes, we can say that angels and other kind of guides, they have their own private agenda, let's put it like that. Some of them are helping us because they really messed up when they created the human beings. They dorm some parts of our DNA. They really messed up with us. So if they want to progress, they're carrying karma. And clearing their karma is helping us. They're, in a way, their own creations. So like that, they can actually pass to the next level because they're carrying their own karma. And the only one that has the best interest in ourselves, always, it is going to be our future self or higher self. Because new progress is progressing herself. If we heal, let's put it like this so we can comprehend better. If we have our inner child and we have the old maiden and we are in the middle, we can go back many times to heal that inner child. We do it in therapies, we do it with people. We're being the higher self of that inner child. We already have passed through everything that that inner child had passed through. So the higher self, it is on top and it already had passed everything from us. But we're talking about probably 300 years in the future, 100 years in the future. You know, it is not a few years like us with our inner child. We're talking way, way, way older than this. Why? Because our soul cannot die. Our soul can just transform, evolve, grow, and expand. Now, the higher self always gonna seek to serve us or others. It seeks that inner authenticity in each one of us. It's gonna not tell you, oh, you have to act like so and so, or you have to copy that person. That is not gonna be your higher self. That will be your ego telling you if you have to copy someone, because it's always looking your inner authenticity. You always see life as a gift. It doesn't matter, it's a drop of water or a little tiny little frog or a lion or yourself. Life, it is precious for the higher self because understand that that is a conscience in each thing or person that is around us. It can be a rock, but it have a conscience in a different level. You want to learn about more about the conscience and so forth. I teach that too. And you're gonna learn a lot of that precisely in mastering channeling. You wanna and your higher self is always gonna remind you that you have to live in the present, because all the changes, the transformations that we have, they are going to start in the present. You cannot, we cannot change completely the past. We can take the charge of memories that we had, so that with like that we don't have any more that pain or that trauma that we have. But at the same time, you cannot do it if you're not in your present body. If your conscience is out of your body, you are not going to be able to do that change. That's why when we start this class, we start bringing us our conscience in here, in this moment. Something else about the higher self that do for us is always important for the higher self to understand the connection directly with source energy, where we all come from. So for the higher self has a unity with all the higher selves, with source energy, on the ascended masters, with everything. It is already in that point that do not have make the division between anyone or anything. It works in collaboration. It's not because, oh, I am your higher self here. I'm gonna be protecting you. Archangel Michael, don't come here because I am the protector of Monica. It doesn't work like that. It works in collaboration, and it doesn't compete, because we call Archangel Michael and it's going to feel offended because you call Archangel Michael, not me. That's very 3D world. They are not living in the third dimension. So they're not going to compete or nothing like that. They're going to work in collaboration in that unity. All the beings of light, all the higher beings that we're calling to help us in whatever we're doing with our clients or to ourselves. And it has that beautiful wisdom all the time, that sometimes when it passes through us, when we're trans channeling, it passes through us and it give a beautiful wisdom. And many of your friends will say, oh, do you remember when you say those words? They were so special. You will say, oh, I don't. I was trans channeling. Because that's what one of the cons of trans channeling, that you will forget everything that you said, because it was not you saying it. They were using your body, but you were not the one passing the message. So I teach you techniques and things that one of them I can tell you one: record yourself when you're trans channeling, because you will forget completely what you said, and later on when you see it, it's like you're seeing it for the first time. So even if you're channeling your higher self, sometimes you will forget that conversation. When, let's say, when you're with a client and you're passing a message for your higher self, you will forget that. If they come in and you lend your body to come in, telepathic message work different. Now we're gonna always, and you're gonna enjoy that journey having a GPS integrated that is actually already functioning. Now, your higher self always look inward. It's not gonna tell you, oh, you have to fix that person over there so you can fix your life. That never gonna say the higher self. It's never gonna try to tell you, oh, someone, or you have to fix that situation outside of you, uh, instead of going inside of you. So it's always going to be looking inward inside, with you, so you can fix the problems. Because remember, we cannot fix anything from outside, our life experience from outside. We have to first fix it inside so we can transform from outside. It's going to make you feel abundance of love, abundance of company, abundance. Sometimes, one time even I had a coach that, you know what, helped me to be around humans, because I am so happy being around my higher self, my guidance, my guides, my dragon that I have, a channel, a dragon that I have, etc. That I feel so comfortable that sometimes it take me a while to start to having friends humans, because I know my guides are not gonna betray me. I know they're not gonna stab me. You know, all those kind of stuff that human do to other humans. These beings, they don't do those kind of things. So, but we need to remember all the time that I was remember that I chose to come to this plane, to the third 3D. Yes, to learn, to grow, and expand my conscious, but to help others at the same time. My higher self constantly is going to be reminding me why I came to this plane. Or when things get really tough, it will remind me at the same time, hey, you chose this. Now, what do you learn from this? So we can get out of that situation. What do you learn from this? So you don't have to pass the same lesson again. So it is having like a personal coach integrated in a way, but without the ego that human beings we do have. So, and it's always you're gonna have the sensation of gratitude when you're with your higher self, because it is emanating that gratitude that you finally open up and want to talk to them to have a better life experience. And you feel also the same way with that gratitude that you're receiving the guidance that you are requesting. So and you're gonna feel even that connection more with source energy, because you can channel source energy you really if you want to. There's no limitation from that. And whoever human being tell you that you cannot channel source energy, it is just limited. They have their own limited beliefs. And you're gonna feel that eternal wholeness. You're gonna feel that we are one. You're gonna see when you're channeling your higher self and you have a client, you're gonna see that there's in fact some aspects of your client that are gonna be mirror reflection of your own self. Your higher self is going to be reminding you, hey, separate yourself so you can help your client. Yes, this remind you something in your past that you have to work with yourself, but right now separate it. So you're going to have that inner coach when you're coaching someone. That is very, very important when you're trying to help someone else, because the majority of the people that are in this class, they're in this class because they are here to serve others, not only themselves. So trying to help others is part of, we need also that guidance and reminding us that we are responsible of every our single actions. Many times it's like, I don't did that. And my higher self says, remember when you did it, and show me the little photo or a reel, like, oh yeah, I did it. It was me. I cannot hide myself from myself. I can lie to everybody, but I cannot lie to myself or my higher selves or my guidance. They already know if it's in the Akashic, it's there. So I cannot really, really lie to myself anymore. And that's when we become more responsible over every single action, thought, or emotion that we have. Now, we're going to be doing the journey at the end and I would like to talk to you. Yeah, this one. Sorry about that. About the program. So you want to learn more about this. And then we're going to be doing the journey to connect with a higher self. So you can imagine yourself becoming one with your higher self. Just think about it. How would your life will be different if you start connecting with your higher self every day? Just think about it. How would you like how will feel in your own body? Because believe me, I had lupus, RA, fibromyalgia, and depression. And that depression, it was not only sad. I wanted to kill myself. And my higher self is the one that saved my life and give me hope again and fall in love with life again and heal me. I haven't had a flare up of lupus in 9 years. So, yes, having your higher self, embodying your higher self will heal you. And yes, doing the inner work too. That my higher self constantly was putting me to work. I'm not gonna deny that. So I'm having a program that my higher self and me we put it. My higher self is Maia, that's her name. And you're gonna hopefully find out the name of your higher self today too, in the journey we're gonna be doing. And it is, and we created between Maia and me, my channeling. Well, we created a path to the heart, and mastering channeling it is a part of my program of 12 months. It is the third part, but it's just a part because yes, I teach also in there Akashic records, how to go into theta level, how to reprogram and deprogram, how to do clearings and clean family lineage and so forth in that one. But mastering channeling is a part of my whole program. That it is specifically, I don't teach it to people that do not believe in energies to start, because for that I have other programs, the level one and so forth. And this one is created specifically for people that are already Reiki teachers, or they are yoga teachers, even tarot readers. They might learn the technique very good, what card means what, but when you're channeling, you're giving the information more updated, not by a book. Now, here. Hi, everyone. This is Monica Ramirez, Warrior of Love, and I have with me here. This is one of my students when she took Mastering Channeling. A very dear a colleague, friend, that he was also one of my students in my transformational system, Back to the Heart. Her name is Griselda Orozco, and I'm very, very proud. I want to know, I know you took the class, the 3 levels, level 1, level 2, and level 3, that the one we went from feeling the victim to understanding the shame and blame and guilt and fears and so forth. And we went to the second level also, that it was more past lives and also we did family clearing and so forth, and start working with energies in that time. Mm-hmm. And then the third level, that it was about channeling and the types of channeling and so forth, and mm-hmm. the type of powers like telepathy, etc., etc. Yeah. I wanted to know what was your experience taking this class with me?
Well, it was great. You opened doors for me, I would say, just to have someone to guide me and tell me how to walk my path. I kind of knew, but I needed someone more like a guide, and you were there. You were really just like so raw and so real, I like that. But it was really helpful. It was really helpful. You really helped me to see beyond myself, you really help.
We all have our beginning where we started taking a class, including myself. Mm-hmm. And then we look back and like, oh my God, I was there, and now this is where I am now. What was where do you feel it was that difference with before my class and after my class?
Wow, it was actually believing in myself. It was listening to my voice, to my heart, to my intuition, and believing that what I was hearing or feeling or seeing, it was real. And I remember we did, I think it was a clearing, wasn't it? It for some reason, I remember that then it was like a veil, something just came off and helped me see clear. There was like clarity. After that, I think it was a meditation that we did. It was, that was the moment that it was like, oh, wow, it is true. I'm not crazy. Yeah.
In this class, would you recommend it to other people?
Oh, definitely. Whoever has that, like that feeling, like they know, but they're not sure they know, and they don't know how to walk that path, I recommend Monica, for real. It was amazing. I enjoy it. You helped me a lot. You really gave me a lot of clarity. Literally, I'm serious. It's just open doors. And I recommend it 100%.
Well, she's one of my students that she I have many students that have participated, but this is one of my students that participated in one of my classes. So would you like to connect to your higher self? Would you like to know different types of channeling at the same time? Because there are too many to talk. You're gonna learn in my program how to use your Merkaba because we're gonna activate your Merkaba. That the Merkaba is a great protector, but at the same time it helps you to travel. That's how many beings actually travel through our Merkaba. That we just have to activate it. It is there, like the GPS, like the channeling, but we don't use it. So in this program, what you're gonna be learning, it is understanding energy and densities. So like that, you know what density you're connecting to. If you want to talk to them or not, that's a personal choice. But you're gonna learn how to raise your vibration at the same time. You're gonna be living in yourself and stop gaslighting yourself, because many times that's what we do to ourselves. We guilt everybody like, oh, they're gaslighting, but we gaslight ourselves a lot because we lack of self trust. So you're gonna be working with that self trust in this class. You're gonna be releasing at the same time the fear, because many people, when you're channeling, you can feel a cold or a shiver or that hug or things like that, and they start getting scared, like, I was not feeling this, why I feel the shiver, what is going on, what is here? Probably you have an angel next to you, and that's why you're feeling that shiver, because they feel sometimes or too hot or too cold sometimes when they are around us. And you're going to learn different kinds of protections. And of course, we're going to be working in there with the activation of the Merkaba. You're going to be distinguishing between your higher self and your ego more deeply, because I like to do hands-on in my classes. And in this one, it's going to be completely hands-on. I'm going to teach you so forth, but we're going to practice it at the same time. So at the end of the 12 weeks, you can say, I am a channeler and I know what I'm doing. I am trusting myself enough. Now, in this program, you also will learn different types of exploring different types of channeling, like like I mentioned, mastering automatic writing, telepathic communication. You're gonna Some of you already have their do telepathic communication with certain things, but you're gonna be doing it with all the beings, because when they come, they don't speak human. Let's say you're connected to the galactics, they're not speaking human, but by vibrations and tones and different things, they're going to be showing you what are the message they want to share with you or with the rest of the world. So you're going to learn how to translate that language. At the same time, you're going to be doing oh, I don't have here telepathy, I'm sorry, light language is another one. I forgot to put it, I'm so sorry. But you do also, like, you're gonna learn how to do light language. That maybe some of you started like me. When I started doing the light language, I was doing it hiding. When I was taking a shower, I was in the bathroom alone, no one can hear me. But it started coming out in my Reiki session when I used to do the traditional Reiki. It started coming out, and I was too afraid to actually say a in loud voice so like that my client can hear it. I was too ashamed. You're gonna have that self-trust in yourself that you're gonna be doing it openly, the light language, because the light language help you for activating, healing, and many more other things that help you too, or simply messages too. So I am an artist. I've been doing it for 47 years, established artist. I exhibit all around the world. And one of the things that I learned, it was from my own guides, that many times when we're doing art piece, it can be also a song, it can be a poem, it can be a book channel, or it can be our dance or art, like I use painting, like I use, or sculpture, whatever it is, that you can be channeling those messages and transferring into any media that you choose to. I just do it to painting, to poetry, and I do it also in sculptures. You're gonna learn. Everybody has psychic powers. Everybody have it. Some of you have it more developed, some than others. But that doesn't mean that you're not gonna be able to develop the rest of your own psychic powers. And here we're talking about all the clairs. You're gonna be clairaudience, where you can start hearing voices. That's part of the channeling. Clairavoyance, and you can start seeing things. Clairsentience, you can start feeling feelings, emotions. We do it as an empaths. We do it all the time. We connect to other people, even in the supermarket, and says, "Oh, and suddenly I feel so tired, or I feel so sad, and I was fine." Well, you're connecting to someone else. Well, you're gonna start reading that part. Claircognizance, the knowing that many of us we have it. I have it very strong. That simply you don't know how, but simply you know something that it is true. Clara, aliens, that's the smelling. I have that one too. So believe me, I have a smell. I smell intentions of people. I can smell them, good or bad. Clara Gustans, the testing. Sometimes you right now, no one is sitting here right now in this moment, and you suddenly you taste chocolate or strawberry. You're not eating, you don't even have it close to you, but suddenly you start tasting them. That's psychometry. Psychometry is basically we grab any object, someone bring you an object and you touch it and you know who was the last person that was holding it and what energy, what they were feeling, etc., what they were doing. You're gonna know exactly what it just to touching that object. That it is psychometry. And of course, you're going to learn telepathy because that's one of the biggest ways how they communicate with us, our guidance. If you sign up, you're going to have a 12 weeks, it's a 12-week programs in Zoom. It's going to be live because I'm going to have later on only the recordings, but this is going to be live with me. It's going to be 1 hour class a week. We're gonna be doing journeys and practice the journey like we're gonna be doing today. It is one of them that you're gonna be doing that. Mainly, I do my journeys. I do a channel every time, so not all the time comes out exactly the same as the other one because I don't learn them and I don't write them. I channel them. You're gonna have one bonus class that I'm gonna be bringing an invite a teacher that is gonna be talking about business, so you can it will help in your business, the types of content and this, and there's a lot of things that she's going to be talking to you about the business part. And we're going to have a lot of practice. Like I mentioned, I like to do hands-on. So you're going to be actually practicing telepathy with another classmate, channeling also with another classmate. We're going to put you in pairs and so forth. And I'm going to be there, I'm going to be going around, even if it's in Zoom. Now, we are going to be doing, of course, journeys and activations. We're going to have recordings of the material. So like that, you can go back as many times, or you couldn't go to one class, you can go to the recording as many times as you want. And you're going to have material to study. This program is starts in August 22nd. It is going to be online. Here is the QR code. Not I can share the in the chat the link. It's at 6:30 and it's once a week for 12 weeks. The pay we have been paying full for 550 for the 12 weeks, or you can pay 3 months at 215 for 3 months, or you can pay the 12 weeks. You can pay by week. That is only $55. Now, if you have more questions, you can book a call with me too, so like that we can chat and know you see where I'm at to work with each other too. Okay, we're gonna be doing the journey.
Hi, everyone.
Sorry, no, there. We're gonna be doing the journey with our higher self. And do anyone have any questions at this point? Okay, we can do it after the meditation. So let's get comfortable. Let's get comfortable. Let's close our eyes. Let's take a big breath and take it to your stomach. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Let's take another big breath and following the air, take it to your stomach. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Following the air. Following the air, take it again to your stomach. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Following the air. The next breath, you're going to take it to your chest. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Following the air. Following the air, you're going to take it to your heart. Hold it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. The next breath, we're going to take it to the head. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. And the next breath, you're going to take it again to the head. Hold it. And let it out. With your eyes closed, send your awareness to your feet. And imagine your feet at the roots of a tree. And they start going down, 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 down to the earth. And continue going down, 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 down to the center of the earth. And in there, in the center of the earth, you're going to find the heart of Gaia. That it is pulsing, it is alive. And it open up for us so we can anchor our roots inside of her. And we can feel all the unconditional love of Gaia and acceptance of us. And start going that energy going up, 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 up to our feet. And we relax them. And start going up, up, up to our ankles. And you relax them. Start going up, up to our knees. And we relax them. And it goes to our two legs, relaxing them more and more. Now we go to our chest, to all our torso, and we relax it. We send our awareness to our spinal cord, feeling vertebra by vertebra, how we relax, and all our internal organs, how they relax one by one, more deeply, more deeply, more deeply. Now it goes to your neck, front and back, relax it. And it goes to our shoulders and arms and hands and nails, relaxing them. And it goes to the back of our head, and we feel how it melts in the here now. And it goes on top of our head, and you feel how they melt in the here and now. And it goes to our forehead, and you feel how it melts in the here and now. And your two eyebrows, you're gonna relax them, relax them, relax them. Feel how they melt in your face. And your eyes, behind your eyes, feel how they melt in the here and now. And your nose, inside your nose, feel how it melt in the here and now. And your mouth, inside your mouth, feel how it melts in the here and now. And your chin, and your cheeks, and your ears, and your hair, feel how they relax in the here and now. And now you're going to send all your awareness to your heart, all that energy of Mother Gaia anchored in your heart. Now, from your crown chakra, you're going to imagine a tube of energy. Start going up, 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 up to the sky and continue going faster and faster. And it gets to our sun. And the sun open a portal that directly connect you to the central sun of the universe. And in there, we're going to find a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant light. We're going to breathe that in. That is source energy. We're going to bring it down, 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 and we're going to anchor it in our heart. Now the two energies are mixing in our heart. And while they're mixing, it opens a portal to our safe place in nature. It can have water, mountains, rivers, whatever it makes you feel safe in nature. And in there, now you're going to sit down in there. You're going to observe all around you. You're going to feel the energy of Mother Gaia where you're sitting down. And you have the perfect weather. And we're completely safe. And coming to your from your right side, you're going to feel and sense and see a figure coming, walking towards you. And you feel excited inside of you. You recognize that being. We're calling here the higher self of each one of us to be present into the here and now. To be present into the here and now. To be present into the here and now. And that's your higher self sitting down next to you. Now, I want you to ask your higher self their name. How it feels in your body. Do you feel that love? What questions would you ask to your higher self? in this moment. Feel that love from your higher self, that wisdom, that encouragement. Is showing you all the love that He has for you and acceptance exactly as you are. Feeling that love. Observe your body, how it feels to be next to your higher self, just sitting down next to you. How your higher self answer your questions. Now feeling that love, compassion. We can come back to this place whenever we want to come back. It's our place in nature, is ours, in our imagination. So we can come back, come back. We're gonna come into our hearts. And now that we are in our hearts, we're gonna start feeling our feet, our hands, and we're gonna stretch, 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 stretch. So we come back fully in our body, in the here and now. I am here, here I am. I am here, here I am. I am here, here I am. Welcome back to everybody. Okay, guys. Who would like to give your experience? Let me stop the recording.